Optibotimus coming to you with another video review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the very special 2012 San Diego Comic-Con version of the Transformers G.I. Joe, I said that reversed, HISS tank. As you can see, Shockwave in the background, and a HISS tank that is modeled after kind of Shockwave himself. Absolutely cool. You see the nice San Diego Comic-Con logo right there. You got the I'm actually not sure. I'm not very knowledgeable with G.I. Joe, to be totally honest. I do like G.I. Joe. I used to play with them as a kid. Never really watched the show because it was on during the time that I was coming home from school, so I never could actually watch it. Very cool packaging on this. Very sort of similar to how a comic book would really kind of look. And you can see right up there that kind of looks like Snake Eyes. I'm probably wrong. But zooming in, someone's probably going to tell me. You got SDCC issue number 6, Choking Hazard, G.I. Joe and Transformers together in one awesome vehicle. So very cool. Now one thing that's actually kind of funny, you got Destro right there. Coming down here all the way to the bottom, it says specifically, and I dig this, some assembly required, no tools are needed, but the product does not convert. So sadly, the HISS tank does not transform into Shockwave. So, very cool. Now, this is so big, I gotta flip around here on the side here, and you can see that we have Destro, a mini Soundwave with 3 Minicon deployers, Constructicon bat figure, okay, that's kind of interesting, with Energon cubes and things of that nature. Flip around here on the back, coming up to the top, and we have a little bit of a bio that says, in the 1980s, Marvel Comics produced a 4-comic series that told the story of G.I. Joe and Cobra, discovering the existence of Transformers. This special series briefly brought together these 2 epic worlds and chronicled the dramatic consequences of this discovery. First, there was the lost episode number 5, and now, the legacy of this meeting continues as these 2 forces join together again in this exclusive Shockwave HISS tank. So very cool. You got an opening cockpit, you got an Astro Blaster, you got an Energon converter coming down here. You actually have a spark chamber. Yeah. Fantasy situation element only. Not visible on actual product. Product does not convert. Okay. You got dual attack modes. You got a spinning Gatling gun, and you have an opening cockpit. And then you see a comic here in the background. Very, very cool. And then zooming in down here in the bottom, you see all the things that it comes with. You have unassembled vehicle, missiles, blah, 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 2 action figures, a cash case. Oh, so very cool. Then we flip it around on the other side, and you can see here, I just turn it on the angle like this, you have a dual attack mode, spinning Gatling gun, and of course, Shockwave HISS tank. So very, very cool packaging. Almost to the point where I don't want to open this up, just want to leave it like this, but I gotta open it. I gotta open it. I'll just keep the package in really good condition. So let's get this guy open and see how cool he actually is. So here we have the Shockwave HISS tank opened up and out of its packaging, and I have to apologize because, again, this is such a big set that I have to have the camera really far away. Now, as you can see, he comes with, and this is going to be my little pointer, a bunch of different accessories. First things first, I have to comment on Soundwave. And as you can see, Soundwave is just a very tiny representation of him in his G1 cassette mode, which absolutely awesome that this is included. Now, he does come with 3 little cassettes, and each one of them can actually, well, not each one, but one at a time, they can actually slide down inside there. So very cool. Now, one thing that's kind of weird is this is kind of like painted, kind of like Blasters cassettes, and I don't know why you got this weird one, but who cares? It's a little tiny Soundwave that I almost wanted to buy this entire thing just for this because I think it is that freaking cool. Plus, with the Masterpiece version of Soundwave coming out, this is an awesome accessory to have right next to it. So,
very cool. Nice detail. You can see some nice silver paint. There's actually, I don't know if you can really see that, there's actually a Decepticon logo right in the center. You got the little button right there. You actually got a little peg, if I don't drop it, it's actually got a little peg here that you can peg into the back of one of these figures, and I'll show that off here in a little bit. But there is the little mini Soundwave. It also comes with this briefcase full of cash. Now zooming in for that, you open it up, and it's probably going to fall all over the place, but cash. A bunch of cash. That's just all one sheet. So, oh shoot, I'm dropping it all over the place. And as you can see, these things are very tiny, and they're detailed front and back. It's going to be very hard to see because it's focusing here on the back. But you can see detail on the front and the back. So very cool. And then I love the very nice Decepticon logo that's on there. This is a very cool looking case. In addition to that, they do come with guns. Obviously, here's like Destro's gun. Here's the Bat Soldier's gun. Bat Soldier. The Bat Construction Bat, or Constructicon Bat, whatever you want to call him. He also comes with a secondary gun. Now, this is actually a very kind of cool thing as well. It comes with Energon cubes that have this little white thing here. This actually removes. Why? I have no idea. I almost kind of like the way that this looks a little bit better without the white thing on the inside. I don't quite understand that. Maybe it's supposed to replicate it being filled up or something like that, but you just set it on here and all three of them remove, but you got a little carrying trolley thingamajigger for them. Now, coming on to the actual figures, first I'm going to take a look at, get him out of the way, the Bat Soldier. Take him out of his compartment in here. And as you can see, he is colored kind of like a Constructicon. You got the nice yellow and neon green kind of mixture here, as well as the purple, and it's a very nice looking figure. Zooming in a little bit more, you can see some wonderful wear on his helmet. In terms of his articulation, his head is on a bit of a ball joint, so nice range of motion. Pin and sockets here at the shoulder, so full range of motion. He also rotates at the elbow, bends back and forth, and he rotates at the forearm, so good range of motion on both arms. He's got waist articulation, rotates forward and back, doesn't really seem to, I mean, he rotates left and right, doesn't really seem to bend forward and back. Well, yeah, I guess he does. It's just a little bit stiff. He's got the normal kind of, well, not really ball joints, but sort of ball joint articulation here at the hip, double hinged knees, and as well as that, he's also got the articulation here in the foot. So very nice range of motion. The other kind of cool thing, and I'm sure that this is standard with the Bat figures, these arms come out just like so, and he comes with all these extra accessories that you can plug that in. And now he's kind of got a little driller thing, and you can plug this onto his back, and he's got his weapon arsenal, I suppose. And like I said, if you want to swap those out, just pull that out. That just pegs right in there, and you have interchangeable arms, which I think is absolutely awesome, and a really kind of cool well, not really even, no, that's actually molded in there and stuff where his chest piece is. So very cool figure. Really dig this guy, and these just kind of peg in here on the back. The thing that does kind of suck is that he comes with a total of 3 of them, and you only have space here on the back for 2, so that does kind of suck. But I really do dig the way that this guy looks. Really kind of fun, very neat looking, and as you can see, I have him actually in the front section here of Shockwave, just kind of hanging out, doing his thing, right inside there, just like that. Up next we have Destro, who's kind of hanging out up here, and I actually have a bit of a problem with this one. I really love the way that this guy looks. The silver kind of chrome head is very, very cool looking. Absolutely gorgeous Decepticon logo on here. This chest piece, or whatever you call it, actually does remove. You can take it off and slide it out. I just popped off his shin pad, but that pops right back on. How am I going to get you off of here? Something like this. Here, we're going to rotate that arm around. And as you can see, his shin pad did pop off, but it's just a little peg that it does remove, and then you just put it back on there. And as you can see, when you take the body armor off, you see some really nice detail all the way throughout the actual sculpt of the figure. It's actually very nice. And there you have the hole, and like I said, you can take, if you wanted to, Soundwave, and you can plug it into the back. Why you would want to do that, I have no idea. Now, his articulation is actually a little unfortunate. His head is on the ball joint, so, and actually getting this off, it takes a little bit of effort, but the best thing to do is pull his head off. And it's, like I said, just a ball joint, so it pops right back on there. The shoulders move in and out, bends at the elbow, rotates at the elbow, and he also rotates here at the wrist. Except this arm. He has all that, except, and he rotates here, but he can't bend at the elbow. My figure, it's like it's glued or something, and I don't exactly know how to fix that, and this being a Comic-Con exclusive, I don't want to force that, and I don't want to break it, so it really kind of sucks, and it's something that really kind of actually disappoints me, because I really do like it, and for a Comic-Con exclusive, I expect a little bit more, I suppose. But ball jointed hips, so nice range of motion. Double joint here at the knees themselves, and then the forward and back at the ankle, and a little bit of rotation at the ankle as well. And yeah, these do pop off fairly easily, but like I said, they're designed to. They pop right back on. So really cool figure. I really love the way that this Destro looks. Just really kind of sucks that the arm is frozen. I have no idea how well this is actually going to show off, but his eyes are actually green. Kind of a green metallic, but very cool. I love that. Now, as for the pièce de résistance itself, the HISS tank, you can see absolutely gorgeous look on this. This thing has a beautiful color. The purple is very metallic, very, very shiny. Absolutely awesome. Really nice kind of Decepticon logo right down there, right on the side. Flip it around here towards the front. And one thing that's absolutely awesome, you got Shockwave's eye. That's his eye right there, as you can tell. Very neat. You got another Decepticon logo. You got his cannon up here. Flip around here on the other side. Another Decepticon logo. Another Decepticon logo. So very wicked. And like I said, an absolute gorgeous metallic purple color on here. So very nice. Now, it mentions a rotating Gatling gun. All that really does means you can twist it. That's all it does. I thought there was a thing to actually make it twist by itself, but it doesn't. Now this kind of rotates, so, and it also pops off. So we'll just plug that right back in there. So that does rotate. That's kind of neat. I do kind of dig that. This also rotates around, but one thing that you're going to notice is he's got a button right here that actually when you push it doesn't do anything because this is on him. Now you use the pointer thing that I was using before, and if you plug this in, now it actually shoots it. So by putting this in there, you kind of take away that missile effect. It doesn't bug me all that much because I actually really love the way that looks. I think that's very cool, but it kind of leaves this kind of pointless, I guess, but very nice. Now this is its kind of like attack mode. That's it. I don't, maybe because I'm not a G.I. Joe fan, I don't get it, but you go from that to that. So I guess, you know, if you have a G.I. Joe figure, if this gun doesn't shoot him, you can then angle it down, and this one can, I guess. I mean, in general, I think it's an absolutely gorgeous looking set, and it also rotates kind of left and right here as well, so you can rotate that around and you can have a weird kind of strange look. I absolutely love the way this looks. Now the unfortunate thing is, again, it was only available at San Diego Comic-Con. That being said, it was very, very limited. And just as of today, it went on sale on the Hasbro Toy Shop and it sold out within minutes. So this is a very difficult piece to get your hands on. Not only that, but at the actual Comic-Con itself, it was only limited to one per person. So I was only able to get one of these. My wife was able to pick up one, but that was for somebody else that wanted me to pick one up for them. So it's very hard to get this thing. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's a wonderful mixture between Transformers and G.I. Joe. And this thing, it would be absolutely awesome if a third-party company was able to come around some way and make a robot version of this, and it would just be so very fun. I can't tell you how cool I think this thing is. One thing that does kind of suck is the treads. You just got tires down here, but it rolls absolutely perfectly. But I kind of hope that these would actually be kind of real rubber treads, but nitpick, I suppose. But that's about it, guys. This is the Shockwave HISS tank, exclusively available from San Diego Comic-Con 2012. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.